After some intense Mumbai transport, we arrived in our last destination in South India, Cochin. We stayed in Ernakulum, and after exploring this great town, I caught the ferry and had a good look around the historic Fort Cochin area, checking out the fishing nets, churches and museums.
Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love.
Open free, slow train.
Come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time.
Might not be the right train, but we're heading in the right direction.
I want you here with.
Whoa! We've taken the train quite a few times, but we've just hit peak hour, so it is crazy in there. But for 10 rupees, you cannot complain, it's awesome.
Yeah. Right, after the most intense train ride of my existence and a short walk, we have made it to the airport.
Time to check in and head to Kochi. Bit of a luxury for us, actually flying between two destinations. It'll be a nice change.
Would you like to go middle or aisle?
We made it to Kochi. The flight from Mumbai was fairly painless. It was only about 20 minutes late. Now we've had one bus ride and we still are about 5 k's from our hotel. Kochi, your metro is fantastic.
Oh, it's awesome. So quick, so clean, great locations.
And there's hardly anyone in it. It's only 30 rupees. I love it.
We chose to stay in Ernakulum as opposed to Fort Cochin, as it is more affordable and has great transport and food options. I spent an afternoon exploring the local markets, great waterfront area, and finding the ferry terminal to Fort Cochin. Today I am off to Fort Cochin on the ferry after investigating it yesterday, and I just got a lift part of the way from our hotel on the back of a scooter. So that's a good start. It's very hot.
The ferry building. Oh dear, that is the queue. And knowing the way Indians queue, being at the back is probably not a good thing.
Well, I got lots closer, but it looks like that ferry is now full. They've closed the ticket booth again. The queue behind me is even huger.
Oh, I made it. I think I'm going to be paying for my ticket on the ferry. It's all a bit weird, but hopefully it goes to the right place.
See the ocean, how it sways in the sun.
Woo! Made it.
Stories in its motion, lies the truth about it.
This is one of the main tourist attractions in Fort Cochin, the Chinese fishing nets. Not the first time we've seen them on our travels, but these are definitely the biggest.
Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all.
Naturally, St. Francis, pretty popular one in this part of the world, has a lovely church. This was originally 16th century church here on Fort Cochin, although it's been significantly worked on in the century since. Oh, there's one for you nautical types out there. It contains the first tomb of Vasco da Gama before he was moved back to Lisbon in Portugal. Beautiful. I've made it to the Mattancherry Palace. Just joined the queue. Princely sum of 5 rupees to have a look around. It's built in the 1500s by the Portuguese for the Kochi royalty, extensively renovated by the Dutch. So one of the main features of Mattancherry Palace are the murals. There's a huge number of murals done directly on the walls. They're incredibly detailed, really nice colouring. Some of them are partially finished, which is quite cool. You get to see it out. Unfortunately, no video. Great spot. Strolling the streets or lanes of Mattancherry, so this would have been the old bazaar, very narrow streets, almost entirely craft, antique souvenirs and clothing, but really tasteful stuff actually. Yeah, I'm preferring Mattancherry to Fort Cochin. Well, a pleasant change from churches and temples. That synagogue was built in 1602 after the original burnt down in the late 1500s. This is the reason why it's called Jewtown, this part of Mattancherry. No photos allowed, of course, but it is really nice inside. Another ferry queue, this time in Fort Cochin to get back to Ernakulum. Didn't get piped aboard that time. Quite a step. Ah, stop. This might be my last dinner in South India. I've grabbed a fish thali from a little restaurant not far from the ferry station. We have had a great 2 months in South India.
And unfortunately our visas are running out, so it's time for us to go to Cambodia.
Yes, 2 months, not enough, but we are going to head back. North India, already excited about it.
What was he saying?
Even though like going, no!